As a big Nintendo fan, I'm rarely jealous. We've got the best franchises, we've got the coolest exclusives, our system can switch from portable to TV play, but this week I'm feeling jealous of PlayStation, because that Crash 4 trailer looks so darn good. Bring us this game! We need Crash 4. Toys for Pop. I'm begging you. Everybody, smash that like button if you want Crash 4 on Switch and you need it now. Let me know in the comments down below if you are ready for Crash. This game is amazing, but luckily this week also is amazing. Our list of 7 new Switch games is finally one that I can say, you're gonna love it. Normally we watch the trailers and decide for ourselves, and we'll still do that. But this week is really good because Nintendo came through, third parties came through, indies came through, and even though it's not my beloved baby Crash, I think we're going to be okay. I'm still praying for this game, though, so let's run to our list. Oh, baby, baby. Nintendo makes my heart go crazy. Pikmin is back. Dude, I interviewed Miyamoto a couple years ago. I got to interview him. It was such an awesome experience. And I was like, psst, Shiggy, can you please get back to gardening? I know, like, you're busy working on, like, all this Switch stuff, but, like, garden for me, dude. And finally, we get Pikmin 3 Deluxe. This game is so underrated. It's legitimately, in my opinion, like a 9.5 out of 10 experience. And it's coming back to Switch October 30th in a big, bold package that actually does do a lot deluxe. It adds co-op to the campaign. It brings in a new prologue and epilogue. It's got all the DLC. It's got some new difficulty modes. It's got some quality of life upgrades. This is mega. Now, it's not a brand new game, and I don't think it's the holiday game. It's a bit odd that it's coming October 30th. But this is pure joy in a cart, and it's going to be so fun to play on the go. I don't know if we should play it co-op. You going to play it co-op? I don't know. Part of the pride of Pikmin is like solving the strategy yourself and being able to micromanage all the different color Pikmin against all the different enemies and all the tasks. I feel like it kind of lessens that if there's 2 of you, but at the same time, when the beasts are this big and the game is this bold, maybe you do want a friend, so it's a little bit more of a casual, fun experience and something you can share with like a younger brother, a girlfriend, a grandma, a grandpa, a dad, a mom, a dog. Dude, I gotta get my dog playing Switch. Think I can make that happen? You guys have seen my new puppy, right? Can we make this happen? I don't know, but I love Pikmin, and the multiplayer is so raucous. There is insanity in that multiplayer. You're going to love it. October 30th. Pikmin's my game. Now please make Pikmin 4. Let's go. Temtem is Pokemon not starting with a P. But this game just got canceled on Xbox One and PS4, which is a bummer because it's coming to Xbox Series X and PS5. Luckily, though, the developers said, hey, it's still coming to Switch in 2021. So we got an affirmative, it's not canceled, which I think is reason to talk about it. The game is actually pretty darn neat, and hopefully by the time we reach the Switch release, it'll be very polished, perform very well, not have any of the server issues I ran into on launch day where I was losing progress and having my game erased, which kind of sucked. The monsters, they're not as charming to me as Pokemon, but they're the best, like, second tier I've seen. And I think if Temtem can find an audience on Switch, it could be a really cool time. Have you played this game? Let me know in the comments down below if you're pumped for this, or the fact we're getting a Pokemon expansion later this year, like if that kind of just erases any enthusiasm, or if you want to see a monster battling game that is not made by Game Freak. 2021. Yes, it's not. It is not. Yes, PlayStation, but also Switch. Let me know your take in the comments. I always pay attention to the ratings boards because that is where leaks often become reality. Once a game gets announced at a ratings board or a couple of ratings boards around the world, like the ESRB type thing in other countries, it's almost assuredly coming. And recently we've seen No More Heroes 1 for Switch appear. Now we know that No More Heroes 3 is supposed to come this year. We have not heard about it in a long time. There's been teases, it's like in the background of things, but then it never actually materialized into a new trailer or a date. I really believe that this month, Nintendo will deliver a partner showcase that focuses on No More Heroes 3 and grants it a September or October release date. I really feel like that's happening. Maybe November. I am super excited for NMH3. At one point, NMH3 was our most anticipated game at SwitchForce because it's so stylish, Boss Rush is so freaking awesome, and you know that they're going to go crazy with the Switch because they love to take advantage of the weird features of different systems. No More Heroes 1 is where it all began, and it would be fun to get No More Heroes 1 on the cheap. The key here is they're going to have to release this game cheap, because if they're going to try to sell us No More Heroes 3 for $60, they can't charge more than $20 for this at all. Like, it should be like $14.99. It's still a fun game, and it's crazy. Like, crazy. But Beam Katana action, getting ready for that boss rush, building your skills for 3. I think what they do is I think that 3 is coming later this year, and at the partner showcase, when 3 gets officially confirmed and announced the date, No More Heroes 1 stealth drops. That's my prediction. Would you buy it? It's a pretty cool game. That was the PS3 like remake, up-res or whatever. It's not going to look beautiful. It's going to be a murky game. Like it kind of looks blurry. No More Heroes 3 is going to look sweet, but I think eventually we get the whole franchise on Switch, and why not? You know, it's a cool opportunity to get Travis Touchdown a little more love, and maybe one day the dude enters Smash Bros. He's a little bit raunchy for the rest of the cast, but at the same time, he's a sword wielder, so you know he's a good fit, and you know that at some point Nintendo has considered him, right? Saw this trailer, and I was like, what is going on? I love crazy puzzlers. I like games that have really interesting worlds and deliver unique puzzles that aren't, you know, typical. The Witness was phenomenal, and I'd actually love to see The Witness on Switch. I'm bummed that it hasn't happened yet, but who doesn't love a good video game mental jigsaw puzzle? Coming in Q1 2021 is... Do you know what this is? Do you know what this game is? One of my favorite indies from the Xbox 360 era. The dude is a little weird, but hey, sometimes it takes weirdness to create something genius. I remember playing this game for the first time and loving it. So I'm so excited that they're announcing Braid 2? Braid 2, the sequel to Jonathan Blow's big old masterpiece with a phenomenal ending. That final level makes you go, whoa! It all makes sense now. Actually, no, it's Braid Anniversary Edition. Which is kind of a bummer, because it's like, dude, Braid came out so long ago. Like, when did that game come out? 2005? 2000 and... I don't know. I'm going to look that up right now as we're talking. Braid release date? When did Braid come out? Braid release date. When did this game first come out? Braid dropped in 2008. It's been 12 years. And so, yeah, they're polishing the visuals, and they're upgrading the audio, and they're making some touches. But it doesn't sound like they're adding new content, which is kind of a bummer. Like, this is a perfect opportunity to either drop a sequel or deliver at least a bunch of new content, like a whole new world or something. I mean, I'm glad it's in the upgrade. I'm glad it's getting the release. I'm glad we're getting it on Switch. But, like, dude, this game is amazing. Developer commentary is cute, but, like, could we just have gotten some new puzzles? Maybe maybe it's too much. Like, the puzzles took too much time. I mean, I don't know. It takes a serious brain and a lot of power to build something like Braid or The Witness. But I hope that this coming in Q1, I love that little dino person, kind of weird. I hope that this leads to us getting The Witness as well. You want to buy Braid again? If you haven't played Braid, you have to play it. I was just so hoping for a sequel. I don't know. It's like the Switch is selling super well or something, because multiple games at PlayStation's recent State of Play are also coming to Switch. This is Aeon Must Die, drop in 2021 for our system. I think the Switch is maybe, you know, at least on the indie mid-tier front, turning the corner where, like, everybody wants to be on Switch. Like PS5, Series X. Oh, we got to be Switch. 60 million units? Are you kidding me? At first, I thought this was one of those games where you stand in the center and, like, do, like, rhythm action. Like, there's a lot of iPhone titles like that. It's got a lot of lore for a beat-em-up, though, which is what it is. It's like a hyper-stylized beat-em-up. Supposedly, it has, like, narrative choice. You can decide to, like, befriend or destroy people. Are you still a fan of beat-em-ups in 2020? I don't know. To me, they have to do something really drastically interesting. Now, I'm not gonna knock it or roast it for being 2D, because two of my favorite Switch games of all time, Katana Zero and Celeste, are totally 2D. And if it is gonna try to implement interesting story, cool boss battles, this could be phenomenal. I mean, it looks sick. It looks insane. There's like freaking demon tentacles, pod racing, Dark Souls armor, and a whole lot of crazy colors. So I'm going to keep my eye on this one. It's just when you say beat 'em up, I'm like, is it going to do more than be a beat 'em up? And it's Focus Home Interactive, which, like, they do some good stuff. They do some okay stuff. I think it looks really cool, though, so definitely let me know if you are excited about this. To me, it's going to come down to those secondary elements, right? Like, Katana Zero is great because of its gameplay. Celeste is great because of its gameplay. But what elevates them to upper echelon, what elevates them to legendary status, to, like, you got to play this on Switch, it's the side pieces that come together and you don't expect them to be amazing, and they are. Like, wow, the story's really great. Wow, the music is phenomenal. Wow, you know, like, it comes together in ways that you don't expect. Some of the interstitials between levels are really, really moving. Can Aeon Must Die, with its much more like anime in-your-face style, deliver something impactful? We'll have to wait and see, but I like that we're getting it, and I love the look, so fingers freaking crossed. Let's bring some mobile hits to Switch. These are coming August 13th, something that's actually happening like real soon. No, it's coming to Xbox One, PS4, and Epic August 13th. Switch soon. Okay, so Switch is probably going to be a couple weeks later. These are very beautiful, chill games. They are mobile, so they best be cheap. Good, they are. Okay, the games are $5 on iOS, and the collection is $10 on Xbox and PS4, so it's probably going to be $10 on Switch. Very beautiful skiing games. Now, you may think skiing, I don't want to do skiing, but look at this, man. Come on. It's like side-scrolling Journey. Now you're interested, right? Oh, this makes me want to replay Firewatch and Journey. And Flower. I love games like that. We haven't had a good one. Abzu's another title like that. Maybe I will get Alto's collection, because they're beautiful games. And sometimes I like that serene stuff that just, it makes you think, it makes you feel. You know, so often we're just beating stuff up in games, shooting stuff, or just like having fun, running to the flagpole. But I love games that just kind of give you that evocative vibe, and you sit there and you kind of just kind of wrestle with it. Like, gosh, what a wonderful world, you know? It's touching. It's touching, man. Don't make fun of me. And sometimes the games that say the least say the most, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to keep my eye on Alta Collection. It's, $9.99, August 13th elsewhere, so Switch soon, probably at the end of August. But yeah. You guys into games like that? Do you like ones that give you a little bit of a emotionality? Let me know in the comments. Let's get real weird for our final game, Paratopic, coming to Switch August 21st for $5.49. This is an indie darling horror game with the weirdest visual style. Supposedly it's very short, and it borrows from 30 Flights of Loving, which I love that game. If you haven't played that, you should play it on PC. Apparently this game is much loved on Steam. It looks super freaking strange. They say it's 45 minutes long, which, you know, $5.49 is cheap until you hear 45 minutes. But if it can deliver a really cool story and like a really like, whoa, 45 minutes, like I'm down for $5 for 45 minutes of glory. Yeah, that's when it came out before. But it's coming out August 21st on Switch, and it looks super weird. I mean, it's got amazing reviews. They say it brilliantly plays on horror imagery and freaky sound design to put you inside of a nightmare place. You know, they say that it is a short first-person horror game which draws ideas from 30 Flights of Loving but takes them somewhere terrible, leading them down an alley and through an unmarked door into a world which looks a bit like ours but just isn't right. Yeah, that doesn't look right. But I'm interested at $5.49. I might have to check this out. This could be like a fun, like, quick stream to get through 45 minutes and just be weirded out together. Which, you know, who doesn't want to be weirded out together? As long as it's together. I don't know if I want to be... I live alone, man. I don't know if I want to be weirded out by myself. But anyways, yeah, this looks pretty cool. That's a full list of cool. Check it out on August the 21st. There you have it, my friends. 7 new Switch games. Temtem with that reconfirmation. And... could we please get Crash? Look at this. These alternate modes, these alternate visual styles. Crash looks so amazing. You get to play as so many different characters, the new masks, and it's still the tried and true gameplay. They're doing what Nintendo does best. No BS crazy lore and story. No BS giant open humongous 100-hour world. No crazy microtransaction games as service nonsense. It's just game. Play our game, enjoy it. We're packing it with features. We're going back to what works, but bringing it modern for 2020, and it looks absolutely amazing. So I hope we get Crash, but in the meantime, I'm loving Pikmin 3 Deluxe so much. That is an insta-buy for me, even though it is a port. Like, the game is so good, and you guys haven't played Pikmin 3, you're going to freaking love it. So I'm very excited for that. I do think Braid will be fun to re-experience, even though it's not the sequel I hope for. No More Heroes 1 coming soon probably is pretty cool, even though I'm more of a No More Heroes 3 enthusiast. I think we'll get that soon as well. Aeon Must Die looks good. Paratopic is short and cool. Alto is calm. I mean, the whole list is great. Let me know what you're targeting in the comments down below. Which games do you think look best? And if it's Crash, it's fine. Just say Crash. Because Crash 4 looks freaking sick. Smash that like button if you want Crash 4 and you love getting new games on your Switch. I'll see you all next week. Until that time, have a wonderful, safe, happy, healthy, enjoyable week. Catch you guys in the streams. Remember, special shout out. And until next time, everybody, I love you a lot. SwitchForce out.